over the years we have realized that if you don't realize what animal welfare is and how important it is when you are young, it becomes very difficult to change you when you are much older. Now, in the last 1 year, especially during the lockdown period, it was heartening to see how many thousands and thousands of young people came out and started feeding animals, started looking after them with no fear of what would happen to them. Especially when the campuses became empty and a few children stayed behind in the hostels, or a few children who studied there stayed with teachers on the campus. They kept writing to me and saying that we're feeding these dogs. Or if a principal would say, nahi khila sakte ho, you cannot feed them, they would then protest. We had many campuses where even children who were not staying there during that time got upset when the dogs were not being fed, and so they wrote to me and we solved all their problems. So a group in Patiala decided to start something called PFA Campus. And I like the idea very much, and I think that it is really important to have a PFA, People for Animals Campus organization in every college across India. Now, PFA Campus has very simple aims. The first thing that should be done is that it should be recognized as a permanent feature of that college, just as you have a drama school or you have a sports organization. So the same way you have an animal welfare organization and you call it PFA Campus. It is completely legal to make PFA Campus. In fact, the Animal Welfare Board in the Government of India, along with most of the states, the High Court and the Supreme Court, have ruled that community dogs have to stay in the areas where they have been born and resided normally. The maximum you can do is sterilize them, but keep them there and look after them. Because this is now an issue, we need to have PFA Campus doing this in every campus and setting an example to other areas like RWAs, gated communities, where we have some trouble. But if we had young people learning, the science of it, then we wouldn't have that trouble anymore. The aim of this would be to have faculty on it and staff and students. And what does it do? One, it looks after all the animals on the campus itself. Makes sure that they are not only well looked after, but they're sterilized, vaccinated, fed in proper places, and loved by all. The second thing is to hold little seminars, talks, to teach people, both within the campus and on the city or the town where the campus is, on why we look after animals at all, why it is economically really important for India, why it is ecologically really important for India, and what each one does. Now there's enormous amounts of material which I can then give each PFA campus so that they learn and teach. But this is basically what we want done. Now I want within 1 year PFA campus units in over 100,000 colleges across India. Let's see how far we progress.